of the famed tulip, and you can't see it as well in the black, so when I go through the colors we'll talk more, but just think ultra flexible as I pop them on. A man-made nubuck that conforms to your foot, complete flexibility in the outsole, and a slip-on shoe that can take on your day, that's created by this incredible woman, Ilse Jacobsen, who's created this fashion empire, and this being really the staple that now we need different variations of because we can't get enough of it. And we can't get enough of it at QVC, and we can't keep it in stock, especially this season. So I'm in the black. On the table, we have the C. We do have a tie-dye in this one, which you just should go ahead and get because tie-dye has just been very popular this season. Here's your goldenrod, that beautiful yellow. And in the solids that are brighter, you can see what looks like little seashell embossments. And then there is your black, which has it, but it's just harder to see in person. European sizing, and they fit true to size as we look at the size chart. We have the equivalent of 5.5 to 12. Find your European, call, or go to QVC.com and it's converted for you. They ship for free already, so we don't even need the qualifier today. 399075 is your item number. Dan Butler is going to join me. He works for this brand. And Dan, I mean, I know the tulip is famous outside of QVC, but there's been something about the tulip this season in particular that women are just gravitating towards and loving.
That's true, Courtney. You're spot on. It's we couldn't be more humbled of the response of how your people are embracing the shoe.
Well, let's talk about it because the tulip is, we get different versions of it, right? But the DNA, right, the core of it remains the same because ever since it's been around, we just love it. It's perfect. So we just need different variations.
Right, so it's the same construction, same upper material, same sole material, same construction with the whip stitch. But this is the tulip. Technically, it's the tulip 140 instead of the tulip 139. Mm-hmm. So we've added the twin gore, so a slip-on with the twin gore with the elastic, and so it's a little bit younger, fits a little more types of feet, even though the 139 fits the great feet too. But it's just a younger version of what we've done so well with so far.
There's not a lot of shoes that will just like fold up all the way, you know, immediately out of the box. And then from the insole to the upper, every time I put an Ilse Jacobsen shoe on, it like feels, whatever my exact size is, it feels like that's what this shoe is.
Yeah, you know, and I've always said this shoe has just been sprinkled with a little bit of magic because I can't say exactly what it is that makes it so great, but it cures whatever your issue is. It fits you exactly right. And so yeah, and this one with the elastic to even fit maybe someone who has a little bit higher instep, it's perfect too.
Well, they're going quick. We are down to the final 5 dozen in the C, which has been very popular tonight.
We love that color.
I do too. Here is our tie-dye, fewer than 200. I mean, tie-dye, as you know, on fire.
Yeah, that was fun the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we've got the goldenrod. That's a fun one. Fewer than 200. That's almost like it's a happy neutral, really.
Yeah, it's like a sunflower. It's a perfect color. By far, historically, our best high color.
Oh, that's
by far
interesting. That's good to know. And then the black. This one to me is very elegant. Fewer than 300. You know, I think about this with the creamy sand kind of tones for spring and summer. It's nice to have fun and something that you could dress up more. Let's look at the size chart. And truly, I mean, we've got it European size converted for you on QVC.com. If you call, there's the size chart. But I almost feel like, again, the fit is so perfect. There's something that about the way these fit when you get your proper size that just, there is zero break in time. And I know a lot of it too is because of the way there's no like glue, right?
You are right. You've been listening. Yes.
I'm learning.
Yeah. So there is no glue in this construction at all. The only glue in the whole construction is the glue that holds the the leather footbed to the sole, so to the midsole. So that's it. Everything else, there is no glue at all in the entire construction. So it's all hand whip stitched. It's all, yeah. So there's no glue. And that's what adds to the flexibility.
Well, we just keep losing them. We're officially through half our quantities. So if you want to try Ilse Jacobsen, I would encourage you. This is brand new. We can't keep them in stock. They're so comfortable. And I've got an update. So C has now sold out. So I'm going to pop those over in their box. I'm in the black. There's your black. We have the tie-dye, but there's fewer than 100. So if you want to get a really elegant way of wearing the hottest print of the season, there you go. And then their bestseller, the goldenrod, there's fewer than 150. So please go to QVC.com. I mean, this is what's been happening with Ilse Jacobsen left and right this season. There's something about the tulip. I mean, that's what it boils down to, Dan. And with the easy pay and the free shipping at QVC, that's a cool place to try it. And it also has that, there is like, not that it's like an insider club, but it's like that, when you have on something that feels like it's so famous, right, within the world of like attainable luxury, it feels like you are going to do fun things in it. Like they make you want to travel and they make you want to like go places and show them off. And they have that it factor that feels like it's for every age too, which I bet is another reason why so many women love these.
That's a great point. I really think it is a 3-generation shoe.
Yeah.
Mom buys it first, then grandma takes it. But daughter's not too far away saying, those look great and those will look great on me. And especially this one with the twin gore, because it's a younger silhouette. We really think we're going to get a younger customer with this particular silhouette. Well,
I think now that we're going back into the opening up phase. Many of us are starting to do things again, but we're not ready to ever give up comfort. We just want to have like a comfortable shoes that are also cute. This is really where Ilse Jacobsen Tulip lives. It's always been comfortable. It's always been elevated. It's always been stylish. So this is a good time. If you didn't get a lot of shoes last year, I feel like this year we're like grabbing up everything. And so the Tulip is one that you have to try, but we're losing them. So if you want this goldenrod, there's 5 dozen. If you want the tie-dye, there's 75. And if you want the black, there's 100. I'm also thinking about mom for Mother's Day, because this is so like cross-generational. This would be a beautiful gift, because my mom is super stylish, but she's not going to wear anything that's not comfortable. So I think like when you're gifting shoes, you never want to give someone something that they're not going to feel good in. These are cute and they're going to feel good in them.
You're absolutely correct.
And look at how cute the goldenrod is. We're going to see Sheila. She's got her denim jacket, white jeans, and now I can see why everyone loves that color.
Yeah, it's just perfect.
Those embossments, Dan, kind of remind me of a seat. Like, are they always on every single tulip shoe?
They are. Yeah. So it's a laser cut.
Oh, okay, got it.
The embossment and the etching, and it's on all colors. It doesn't show up as much on the black, but it's actually there. If you look closely at the one that's next to you, you'll see it, but it just doesn't show up as much. So, yeah, it's a laser cut, and it's iconic. It's perfect. It's what we stand for.
Well, we're in our final quantities. So if you want the black, 4 dozen. If you want the tie-dye, 2 dozen. If you want the goldenrod, 2 dozen. So pretty much last call. Stay on QVC.com. Dan, thank you for another awesome tulip.
Thank you, Courtney. Have a good night.
You too. We have a new shoe we want to show you from Jack Rogers coming up towards the end of the show. So an iconic brand.